Hello everyone, welcome. My name's Grace Hayden and joining me is a array of special guests. Wakar Yunus, we've got OA Shah and DJ Bravo, who's obviously head coach of the Knight Riders. Boys, what a game. I want to start with you, DJ, because you're the special guest. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. You must be a very happy guy.
Yeah, very happy. It's always difficult. It's always a difficult venue to come and play. You know, we said in our meeting today, for me, what is important is the process and the way how we go about the game. They're a very good opposition, so we have to respect that. But take the conditions out of the equation and just play what is in front of us. And I'm very happy. They won the toss, put us in, and we'll take 230 any day.
Where do you think your strengths lie as a team? Obviously, it's your first match here for the DP World ILT20, but where do you think the strengths are really in the side?
I think our strength is the depth in our batting and the quality of players. You know, you can have a long batting lineup, but when you have experience, you have power, and then you have a lot of touch players as well. You know, we lose the early wicket, but I think the partnership between Halsey and Alishan on a little tricky, slowish condition, the key was not to lose wickets early. And I think they laid a proper foundation, and Livingston innings and the partnership between Levy and Rutherford gave us that platform for our big hitters to really capitalize in the back end. But having a one player to bat all the way to the end, like what Levy did, is what made a big difference.
Ace, that partnership between Livingston and Rutherford was really sensational to watch. What was your take on that?
Well, Livingston, I thought, was outstanding. I mean, the way he finished the innings, of course, having a man like Dre Russ applauding it from the other end. I mean, he didn't really get a go, and I'm sure Coach here must be thinking, what is going on? I want my man Russell on strike. However, Livingston really did up Sharjah Stadium today. I mean, what an innings. And again, what DJ said, they have that depth and the timing and the experience to be able to go at the right time. They bide their time, I think over number 14, 15, 16. They just sort of re-evaluated, and then of course then they went hard. Russell got in probably in the last 2 overs, but didn't really get to go. And I think it was a really good innings by Livingston, who played, to me, the complete T20 innings.
Yeah. I think it's just the left hand, right hand. I mean, when you have left hand, right hand, on a pitch which is slow, it becomes very, very hard for the bowlers to sort of manage the right length. And honestly, I wasn't expecting, DJ, I wasn't expecting this pitch to behave like this. I thought it'd be a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
It'll have a little bit in for the paces, but they're actually very slow. And the new ball actually kept low. And then once you get used to of the surface, get used to of the pace, I think it was just a belter after that. Even though we saw right at the end, it was just one-handed sixes were coming. So it's a good surface. It's always been a good surface, but it started really, really slow.
Were there any moments where you were sitting going, oh, we may lose it here, or were you confident the whole way through, Coach?
No, I think when he chased in 230, and when you have a power play like what we had, you know, they didn't get off that fly in the power play. So at the halfway stage, the information from the bowlers, they tried to bowl wicket to wicket early. And I think young AJ, his 3 overs in the power play is what made the big difference for us. We are very specific of our bowlers bowling on certain end. We want the lefty to bowl from the pavilion end and the righty from the opposite end, and change a pace. But early on, we want to make sure we win the power play with the ball, because chasing 230, even though they bat deep, they have to keep that. We want that run rate to keep going up as early as possible and take our chances, and that's what we did.
I just want to touch on that, sorry to interrupt. What is your version of winning the power play? Is that getting wickets, or is it more dot balls?
No, we have a structure. We try to get wickets in the first 4 overs of the power play, swing the ball, be aggressive. If they get off the flyer, let's say 40-4, 45-4 with no wicket, then we have a defensive plan to come out of the power play with less damage. We don't want the power play to go for 60 plus, because anytime the power play goes 60 and above, as a bowling team, you're always under pressure. So I want to make sure that we manage a power play. If we're not getting wickets, they're also not scoring runs. So that's our philosophy. And I think AJ, like I said, he made the difference. And obviously, Milestone get the first wicket with Johnson Charles, who's a very dangerous bowler. But our plan is very simple. Control the power play. We have 2 quality spinners in the middle for our middle overs. and in the back end we use the dimensions.
So what is the thing about Ajay which really impresses you? I mean, he doesn't have a brisk pace which you say, okay, someone bowling at 145, 150, but he's got a settled pace, 130, around 135. But what is it about him which made him so special?
His ability to swing the ball both ways. One, bowl a Yorker when he wants to bowl a Yorker, and his slower ball. So we had Ibra, who played with us last season, was ahead of him. And in our camp, Otis and myself said, okay, no, we think this is the guy now because, again, being a lefty and being able to bowl a Yorker and execute a Yorker when he wants to is key with the new ball and the old ball. And anytime you have a bowler who can tell you what feel he wants, he knows what he's doing.
That's so true.
Sunil Narine is also a star in your side, DJ, and he also got his 600th wicket today. You must be so happy for your mate too.
Yeah, very happy for him. Congratulations to the king. Welcome to Club 600. And yeah, we have a jersey there for him, waiting for him to celebrate. And he's a legend of the game, and still going from strength to strength. And we are happy, especially with him being a captain, standing captain for Jason. And with a win like this, will do us good as a group.
He's hot on your heels.
Yeah?
He's hot on your heels.
Yeah. He is. But again, we're happy. We're happy we have another game here. And I think this game will give us a lot of information that we were searching for. So it's important for us to have a regroup. And we do a lot of debriefing. I'm not big into team meetings to discuss opposition, but I discuss how we want to play as a group.
More your own strengths.
Yeah. Focus on our strengths.
Now, Jason is normally your captain. It's his first time being a captain in the ILT20, but he's got a knee injury at the moment, you mentioned before.
Yeah.
How's he going?
Yeah, hopefully he can be ready for the next game. Both Jason and Salty are struggling. Just come off from a very hectic schedule, T10 as well. And but we just want to not take any chances. It's so early in the tournament. But it's also good to have the bench strength that what we have. So I took a lot of pride and in terms of the squad that I picked to have the depth for moments like this, injuries, poor form. So you want like-for-like replacements so that when players struggling, whoever comes in can get the job done.
Dre Russ is also in your side. Oh my goodness, it's just stars galore for the Knight Riders, typically, as we'd expect. But I mean, he's been in the news a lot recently. He's actually now not playing for IPL, but he's now part of it as a coach. So it'd be nice to be having a buddy in that sort of element too. Yeah,
definitely. As soon as he joined the squad, I call him Power Coach. He started laughing, and he's still enjoying his cricket, I think, apart from the last over. But his spell was also a very important spell for us because Tim David was going good. Warriorz is also a good hitter at the ball. So Russell, first 12 balls was very crucial, and very happy to have someone like him in the squad.
But tell me something. Did you pick all these guys from the draft, or did they give you the option of sort of picking your 18 or 16 first and then let the others do the drafting?
It's a combination. For me, what is important is to get the core.
Yeah.
The rules allow you to pick direct sign players.
Okay.
And retain X amount. So once you can retain and direct sign, it's easier to build a team like that. Yeah. So you just go after the players that you want.
So you retain the best ones, huh?
Yeah, I think everyone retain the best ones, and then direct sign the best ones, and then go to the draft and pick the best ones.
No, you are a good side, I tell you.
Yeah,
you've just had success as well in this EPL, so you're kind of trying to carry that momentum, I guess, into this tournament as well.
Yeah, my first few tournaments as a coach didn't start the way I wanted. Both times finishing obviously at the bottom of the table. But it was two teams that I inherited, So for me, it's important that if I'm to coach a team, I have to be involved in the squad that I have, so I can, they can unlearn my philosophy and have a belief and a style of play and play a brand of cricket. And the CPL is where, again, obviously in the Caribbean, I will be very hands-on, and I think the owners now trust me and give me the opportunity to do the same thing here.
Okay, we need to know, because there's been a little bit of a joke in the commentary box. So we're going to see Salt and Pepper up front, top of the order.
No.
It'd be great for us, wouldn't it? It'd be a nice little story.
It will be great, but no, you're not going to see that. If Salty is back, you're going to see Salt and Hills.
Damn it. Tell me, why is it that you love to coach? I mean, you're obviously such a successful player in your own right, but what is it that you really enjoy about being in coaching roles, not just in this tournament, but multiple different tournaments around the world?
I think so. Someone like AJ, what he did today, Alisha, when you see young players develop and go out and perform, is what give us, I mean, they're all coaches as well, they can vouch for that, is seeing guys go out there and perform. I had my moment, I had my time. It's just to create an environment where trust is important and give them the platform to go and express themselves. And when the younger players do well, it's feel more satisfying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it was the second highest tournament score that we saw played out today. I mean, you boys were in the commentary box. It must have been pretty electric to see. Everyone was pretty up and about.
Yeah, we certainly were. Well, I backed Knight Riders. I don't know about the rest of the commentators, Mr. Wakar Yunus. You were all backing
Wait,
really?
So I had my man's back.
Come on, coach.
Early days.
Come on, coach.
But you know, but yeah, look, you guys were awesome. I mean, on paper, I thought you had definitely that complete batting lineup. Yes, you've got some experienced bowlers, and you played to be the perfect game.
Yeah. It was a very good game. Both teams are very strong. When you look at this tournament, there are some real quality players, and the local players as well are also improving, and they add in their bits and pieces as well.
Waka, why didn't you back him?
Why didn't I back him?
I don't understand.
Why are you putting me under pressure? We're friends here, you know.
I know, true.
This topic shouldn't have come up. Come on.
All right, well, on that, thank you so much, DJ,
Thank
for
you.
joining us, and congratulations for tonight's result. All
Thank
right,
you.
we're going to head to a break. We'll be back very soon. Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Grace Hayden, and joining me this evening for our post-match show is Rohan Gavaskar and Mike Hazeman. What a game we've just witnessed, boys. I mean, 233, that's the second highest score in ILT20 history, and it was exciting to watch.
I thought it was wonderful. I didn't expect it to be like this. I mean, I've worked a lot at games in Sharjah before on the old tracks, and it's been sluggish and a bit on the slow side. Obviously, I know the last couple of years it's been a lot better, but I just thought the power hitting was quite exceptional. I mean, I don't know if I've seen power hitting like that for a long time. And it's not one of those tracks where it's really quick and coming onto the bat. The batsman had to do quite a bit of work about it. But the way they were hitting the ball so clean, I thought was magnificent. Just terrific to see. And the bowlers won't be happy, but the batsmen will be delighted.
Well, I actually thought, as Hazy says, the power hitting was excellent. To get to 234 in the first innings. And the fact that maybe the Warriors could have chased it down if they'd gone off to a better start, and if Tim David had batted a little longer. Well, that tells you what a good track this is. And teams that will come to play and now will be thinking, listen, you know, on most other tracks, 160 in this tournament seems to be enough. But when we come to Sharjah, we've got to try and get about 200, 220. So I think that is important, because what happens is first game of the season, you're always looking to see what the pitch is going to behave like. What we've seen today, it's an excellent pitch to bat on. It's going to be tough for the bowlers, but teams coming here will be looking to get to 200 plus.
And I think also had there been a little switch in that batting order, you were talking about it in comms. I mean, that might have made a bit of difference if Rashid came in a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I was really surprised that Rais came in ahead of Rashid. Rashid's got about 9 or 10 first-class hundreds, if memory serves me right. He's someone who can hold the bat, and he's someone very capable with the bat. Rais had a day that he'd like to forget. It was just one of those days where, as a batter, sometimes nothing goes your way. You know, you can get that sort of fog or brain fog. There was an LBW appeal, inside edge. No batter ever walks. He walked. So that basically told me that he had a bit of brain fog. And it can happen to anyone, the best in the world. But I still think Rashid going forward will be coming into bat ahead of Rais.
Someone who doesn't normally have brain fog is Andre Russell, and oh my goodness, he was outstanding again and always is. But you had a chat to him earlier in the day, Mike, about his power hitting and how excellent he is and what makes him so special.
You know, it's quite interesting, his career, and he told the story actually earlier about it was after a World Cup in, I think the West Indies, I think it was, maybe in India, I'm not sure, in the 2015-2016. And Chris Gale took him aside, and he told the story. Chris Gale took him aside and he said, your cricket's going to go nowhere if you're using light bats. And Andre was saying that he used a bat that was 2 pound 9 in those days. And he said, you're a big lad, but you're not hitting the ball far enough. You're just sort of basically making the boundary at best. Yeah. He said, if you get in the gym and do some really hard work in the gym and get strong with the upper body and start using heavier bats, and Chris gave him a couple of his bats, and they're obviously big logs, it would make a huge difference. So Chris decided then and there, because his cricket was going nowhere at that stage, he decided then and there to do that. And he said almost overnight he could see the difference. Then he started wearing batting gloves to bat him in the nets. They had lead weights all over them. He started wearing an arm guard that had lead weights all over it as well to get more strength with his top arm and that sort of stuff. And he didn't look back. He said that was a game changer for him, and that's got him where he is today.
150 push-ups, wasn't he saying?
Yeah, that's right,
you?
yeah, 150.
Crazy.
I lost count when he was talking about that. I don't know what 100 and how many? I didn't know.
Well, in a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, 150 in a month.
6 months.
Doable.
Yeah.
Doable.
Doable in a month. Oh, maybe we need to get a little bit of training.
We definitely do.
Talking about someone who can hit it a very long way and who has been very successful this 2025 season is Tim David. Now, his team really needed him tonight. He started a little bit bad, though, in the field. What was your take on that, Mike? I mean, a few drop catches.
It's most unlike him. I mean, he's a wonderful fielder. He's a terrific boundary rider. He's one of the guys who likes to be in the right spots. He likes to position himself. He's a big lad. He's about 6'5". He's a big unit, and he's got very good hands. He likes to be in the right spots where all the action happens, and he was in those spots. But for today, he was certainly off colour with the fielding stakes, and you'll never see that. I mean, that was just, I couldn't believe that when he dropped that, because he's got such good hands. But today it wasn't a very good one, and knowing he's only been playing some 3 games in this tournament is not terrific for the side when he's playing like that in the field, not doing the job he should be doing, I suppose, for starters, because you've got to do everything 100% correct, if not more, if that's possible. I think you're playing so few games.
I think we've done him dirty by showing that last catch as a drop chance.
It was
where he's dived and he said, I think we've done him a little dirty.
He's trying
over
to stop the ball from going down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a tough chance.
Yeah.
The first one, yes. The first one, I think he catches it 99 times out of 100. The last opportunity, I think we've done him a little dirty over there.
We've got to add a little bit of fluff, though. Come on.
Well,
We've got a story here to make.
It makes for good viewing.
Exactly. You know, his reparee was really something that was, a lifeline for the Warriors. So quote, it didn't really pan out for them this time. But, he was given this extra life. Piyush, he was, bowled straight through the wicket. And I mean, honestly, what did you think about that, Mike?
The right decision was made. It took some time for the right decision to come, and it was Blocker Wilson was up there adjudicating this. There was no doubt that the keeper's gloves onto the off stump, yes, the ball hit the stumps, but also the gloves onto the stump as well, was the right decision that was made. I felt sorry for Chawla because he was trying so hard. Tim David had smacked him for a couple of sixes just before that as well, and he came back beautifully and got him. But he got a second chance, didn't capitalise on it. I think he got another 6 runs only after that. But it was the right decision, but it's a rare one, so you don't see that happen very often, but it was right.
Poor Pepper behind the stumps. You have to feel bad for him.
We were batsmen, no.
Well, that's true, but I felt bad for him. The poor face on him, honestly. But Tim David was cheering, and honestly, how do you re-centre yourself when you've just got out and then you got to come back out and he teed off? He just didn't care. He was like, here we go. Lifeline activated. I'm just going to go for it.
Well, I think it's the best thing as a batter if you think you're out and then suddenly you get called back and then boom, you think, oh, listen, you know what? This is going to be my day. I've got a chance here. I'm going to make the most of it. And after that, it was just spectacular hitting from Tim David. As a batter, when I was batting, if I had a few great shots and went straight to the fielder, I didn't quite like it, but if I got a few edges which went down to the fence for 4, I was like, wow, this is my day. And because I've edged it, I'm not batting well, but I've got 10, 12 runs off it. So I've got to make it count. And that's what Tim David would be thinking. He said, look, I've got a chance over here. It's my day. I've got to make it count. Well, unfortunately for the Warriors. He couldn't take them over the line, but he showed us what he's capable of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the problem was he was the Lone Ranger. He was the one that had to do it. So everything was in his shoulders, really. So, yeah, he got a second chance but couldn't capitalise as much as they would have liked.
But that may become a little bit of an issue moving forward. I mean, he's only here for 3 games, as you mentioned earlier. He's got to head back to Oz because he's got Big Bash coming up. But, you know, what is the Warriors really going to do once he has to go home? Who's going to step up? Who's going to show that they can really, you know, carry the team?
Well, I think a lot would depend on TKC, Johnson Charles, and Sikandar Raza. I think these 3 will have to step up, take responsibility. We've seen that in the past they've done so as well, because TKC has been magnificent for the Warriors. Sikandar Raza was outstanding last year for Dubai Capitals. He played that match-winning innings in the final, a quick-fire 34 of 12 deliveries. So we know what he's capable of, the #1 all-rounder till very recently in world cricket. So these 3 will have to step up. I think as far as the bowling is concerned, Adil Rashid brings a lot. Patirana will be coming to the side. Shana will be in the side. Pretorius again showed that he's very capable with the bat lower down the order. So honestly, I mean, it's a day that they'd like to forget, but there are lots of little positives from this performance that they'll be taking into the coming matches.
I mean, it is a massive loss. I mean, Tim David not being here for the whole season is a massive loss. But it now becomes an opportunity for someone to take an opportunity and really stamp a claim to a spot, a permanent spot in the side as a finisher to do the job that Tim was expected to do. So that's always, in those sort of situations, a lot of the times you see guys step up and actually make a real play.
Now, even though it wasn't the result that the Warriors wanted tonight, it is the result for some of the lucky winners at home that have won the Jawal Dikau in Mapau. Now, the winner names are Samil, Komal, Tushar, Pravin. There's so many names that are on this list. I think there's about 10 of them. So congratulations to the winners that have won this amazing prizes. You'll be able to receive them very soon, but exciting stuff for all the viewers that have won this from Match 1. But there will be more winners that will be announced tomorrow. So looking forward to that for sure. Now, moving forward, we've got so many other games that are going to be played, but we're so excited to have everyone here. I mean, thank you so much, boys, for joining us. This is the DP World ILT20. We've had such a great match here tonight, but we cannot wait to welcome you back again tomorrow.